Hi guys, welcome to the session. This is part 2 for chapter 8 grade 6 CBSE, and the name of the chapter is A Pact with Sun. So in the last class we came to know how Sadia reacted when she saw pale sunlight in her courtyard. She wanted to do something for her ailing mother. Let's see what happens next. Now, children have at their command a secret language, foreign to grown-ups altogether, in which they fluently communicate with trees, flowers, animals, the sun and the moon, perhaps even with the Almighty. Using that special language, Sadia addressed her remark to the last departing ray. Departing means when you're about to leave. Ray of the sun. Dearest sister, do come tomorrow with lots of warmth and brightness. You see, my mother is ill and needs your help. Now, it's always said that children, they have a special communication, a special language with which they talk to the trees, to the nature, to the flowers, to animals, the sun, moon, even to the god. So Sadia made use of that special language. She prayed to the last rays of the sun that were about to leave earth to come tomorrow with greater warmth and brightness, as her mother was unwell and she needed their help. Surely, answered the light, don't look unhappy. We'll be here at the fixed hour. Next day, early in the morning, when the sprightly, which means sprightly sun rays embellished means graced, themselves for the journey down to the earth, the sun said, it's our day off again. So, to talk of sprightly means the lively. And now the sun says, it's our day off again. We are staying up here. The road to the earth is blocked by an army of thick, milky, which means dirty clouds. It's not mucky, it's milky clouds. The little rays so much wanted to go down for a lark, but they remained quiet. One of them, though, who had made a pact with the little Sadia, said, Sir, I can't stay back. I've given my word to Sadia. My word to Sadia, whose mother is ill and needs our help. I'll pierce. Pierce means make a hole, or when you penetrate. I'll pierce through the clouds to reach Sadia's courtyard. How else will her mother be cured? Hearing this, all the rays nearby nearly staged a revolt against their father, the sun. Fancy staying back again, he said in a single voice. What will the people of the earth say about us? That we of heavens have turned liars? So, the next day, when those bright, energetic sun rays were getting ready to come to the earth, just for a lark, for fun, for amusement, the sun said that they would not go to the earth, as the way to the earth had been blocked by the clouds. Now, when the rays did hear this, they kept quiet for some time. They didn't have an answer. They didn't know how to respond. But then one of them revolted. One of the rays spoke to their father, the sun, that They'd made a pact, an agreement with Sadia. They'd promised her to be there. Her mother was not well and she needed their help. So come what may, she would pierce through the clouds to reach Sadia's courtyard because she'd promised, she'd given her a word. Otherwise, how would her mother be cured? She was feeling so unhappy, so restless. Yesterday, Sadia was very upset. And when other rays heard this ray and her explanation, to this, all of them, they stood against the sun unanimously. They argued that if they stay back, the people of the earth would rather consider them as liars who make promise and don't turn the other day. The sun relented. Relented means to give away, to get soft. To yield off, ease off. Please yourselves, he said. Mind your clothes though. The clouds are muki, which means dirty. Never mind our clothes, we can always change. But go we must. And the rays rushed towards the earth. The clouds stood guard between them and Sadia's courtyard. The little rays focused their heat, and they had enough of it, of a battalion, which means unit or division of clouds, which had to flee from its post, which had to move from its post. The rays got through, shooting past the bewildered crowds. Now, bewildered means confused. They were already late. So now the sun was a little soft when he heard the ray's explanation. And he told them that, listen, you better mind your clothes because the clouds were very heavy, they were dirty, and they must be careful about it. So now the rays, they said, we can always change our clothes, but now it's time to leave. So they rushed towards the earth, saying that they don't really care about their clothes. The clouds stopped them on their way. The clouds stopped their way. But the little rays focused their heat, all the energy they had, which was enough to make the clouds run, flee from there. The clouds just ran off. So the rays got through, like this is, the clouds gave up and the rays reached the earth, leaving the puzzled clouds there. Because they were already late and the clouds were now very puzzled. Sadia saw the whole host of them approaching and her heart leapt with joy, which means it jumped with joy. She shouted, Amma, Amma, the sun is here, come out. The old lady's eyes welled up, which means to rise to surface. Welled up with tears of gratitude. Thanks, that's gratitude. Her charpai was placed in the courtyard and she sat on it for an hour, reclining against the bolsters. Now, what's bolster? They're the pillows. Reclining means taking rest. It had been months since she had felt the sun on her hands and face and breathed in fresh air. She thought she was in a new world. Though pale, pale means colorless, it means faded. Her face glowed and her eyes shone bright. She saw her child too bathed in sunlight and kissed her. The morning air brought in a new fragrance from nearby flowers. The birds chanted, talked, sang a new tune. Sadia's mother felt better already. She is fully recovered now, but still follows the doctor's advice. An hour of sunlight and lungful of fresh air every day. So now the rays reached as they had promised Sadia, and Sadia was waiting for them eagerly. So Sadia noticed them reaching and she jumped with joy. She called out her mother. She wanted to inform her mother that sun was there. So she shouted, "Amma, Amma," which means Mom, Mom, come out. The sun is there. And the old lady was in tears of gratitude. She was so happy. She wasn't expecting the sun to be there. So her bed, which is charpai, was placed in the sun and she sat for an hour reclining, which means leaning against the pillows, just to make herself comfortable, because it's been after months that she was able to feel the sun, she was able to breathe in the fresh air. She was confined to a small, dirty room. So now it was a new experience. It felt that she had entered a new world. Though she appeared weak, her face was colorless, her eyes showed the shine of hope. She looked at her child who was playing along and enjoying the sunlight and the fresh air. She was also taking a bath in the sun. So that morning was new. The flowers were chanting. They were leaving new fragrance. The morning came with a new hope. The lady kissed her child and there was a new fragrance. The birds were chanting and Sadia's mother felt better. She was already feeling better. It was the first day. So now she's recovered completely from her illness, but she still follows the doctor's advice and sits out in the sun for at least an hour or so and takes fresh air into her body. So I think nature does have a great healing power. We must allow nature and sit and enjoy nature's company and allow nature to play its role. So that's all for the session. In case you liked it, please do leave a comment. Thank you.